So hyperlexia has to do with the hypersensitivity to words, sounds, even sounds. Like I have an echolalia thing. I'm a fixation on singing without making any real sensical words. I've created my own languages, like fictional languages. In Glass Stars, Lily creates and invents her own coding language upon which like pretty much the entire frame of E2 is based. And so that's sort of an example of like how it bleeds into my everyday life. Now, it could be, some people think that this is like a gift and a superpower, but hyperlexia can actually really put me at a disadvantage because I get stuck on words. It triggers, now that I have schizophrenia, my hyperlexia is often triggers, like they feed into each other because I get stuck on words or stuck on phrases or things like that. And it sounds almost like Howard Hughes OCD, like the way of the future. It's I start to do that. I kind of loop back and like feedback and loop around to the same words and phrases. And sometimes like a sound I'll get just stuck on a sound, and I love that. And so there's certain like songs I need to hear all the way through because I'm waiting for it to hear a certain part. But then actually I need that build up to that part, or I need to just hear a certain part of the song. And sometimes I need to hear the song over and over and over again. Music has a real importance to me, a significance on a psychological, but also it seems like a biochemical level. And I need it to help regulate my emotions. And, that's why I listen to music loudly. There's also trauma associated with music and like needing to hear a song all the way through. Like I was in a situation one time when I was, it was at the time, my partner's birthday, and my partner struggled with alcohol addiction, and it was their birthday, and we were going out with my younger sister, who was in, I would say, 5th or 6th grade at the time. And we were going to Don Jose, which is in Riverside, California. It's a popular Mexican restaurant. It's been there a long time. I don't know if it's still there, but we went there for her birthday, and she insisted on having a margarita, even though we talked about it prior to going, that maybe it wasn't a good idea to drink, even though it's her birthday. Maybe let's avoid alcohol altogether. And she insisted, like, it's my birthday, I'm going to have one drink. So fine. So she orders the biggest fucking margarita they could possibly serve her. And then she's smashed by the time we've had our meal. And so by the time we were trying to leave the restaurant, she's having a hard time walking. And at this point, my sister and I are trying to help her, like, cross the parking lot to the car safely. And she starts to panic and freak out and starts accusing us of, like, attacking her, especially me. She starts accusing me of trying to hurt her. And it's very obvious that, like, no one's trying to hurt her. My sister and I are, like, just trying to help her to the car. And she keeps falling down. So we lift her up. I get her into the car. She gets into the front passenger seat. Of course, I'm going to drive. I'm the designated driver. I have not been drinking. And, which was rare because we did do a lot of drinking together. But when my sister and my mom moved in with us, I really tried to curb my alcohol intake, which I did.